Good morning, party people. I have gone for my walk. It's about 7:54, about an hour later than I wish it was, but I'm about to get started today on Little Red, tearing down the Goblin and checking on Red Baron and a few other things. Now, if your name is not Moshi, Rebecca, Desi, Rennie, and Juanita, please remind me that I'm supposed to be visiting with you if we've already made arrangements for me to meet with you on my East Coast trip. I'm trying to plan my travel schedule and work everybody in there that I'm supposed to be meeting. Some of these messages I haven't gotten in a couple weeks. They're buried. I can dig them out, but it would be easier if you send me a little reminder, a text message, hey Robert, don't forget me, phone call, whatever, so I can make my travel schedule so that I don't miss anybody while I'm traveling. I hate to miss anybody. Hope you got your parts if you're supposed to meet with me. Now, do remember, I'm going from White Plains, New York area, all the way down to Atlanta, and then I'm going west to Albuquerque. If you are within an hour or two of my travel path and you need some help, let me know. I'd be glad to come help you. I have no problem with that at all. Just, have to cover logistics and cost, This is not a free country. I don't know why people keep telling people that. It's far from free. You got to pay for everything you do, and they do anything they want. It's illegal to drive, illegal to live at home. They always got some reason to bother you. I'm driving down the road, they pull me over. Hey, do you know why I pulled you over? Absolutely no idea. I've done nothing wrong according to the driving instructions and the posted notices that I've seen. Well, sir, you look like you encroached on the line that's before the crosswalk line. Okay. Then when I pulled you over, I didn't see your turn signal, and I need to interview you for a job. I don't need an interview. Just find something better to do. Lights come on, pull me over. Hey, sir, where you going with all this stuff in your vehicle? To my next destination, Do you know the roads are oily? Come on, man, the roads haven't been oily since the 60s. Come on with that stuff, Well, just be safe. Okay, They pull you over and make reasons to bother you for anything. So it's not a free country. It's illegal to do most of the things you do, whether you know it or not. But anyway, if you need help, I'd like to come and do my best to help you out. So hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching. Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert. That's me. This video contains things that I tinker with throughout the day. For step-by-step detailed instructions of those tasks, you can click on the links in the comment section below. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. This video also has tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. So, thank you very much for watching. Here I am, once again, Swedish Car Parts, home of the heater core for the P80 cars and other vehicles. They make heater cores for a lot of vehicles. See what we can get into today. Bunch of light lenses, bunch of packages going out. This place, man, they ship their stuff pretty fast. They custom make their boxes if they have to. What's up, Mr. Alex?
How you doing? What's happening? Bobby, good to see you, baby.
So I heard you're offering door handles now.
Yeah, it's a pandemic.
Door handle,
Falling off.
Volvo built broke situation.
That's it. Many people
Oh man, I got a video how to put that in. You need to link that video on that page for instructions on how to install that thing.
Things are breaking off. The mounts are breaking off because these are the only 3 points where the handle is attached to the door.
Oh, those handles. Okay.
Beautiful.
I didn't know those handles was pulling off too.
So you want to say, I'm leaving. You want to pull your door, and your handle is in your hand.
Oh, when you get in. No, not when you're leaving. When you're getting in. Hey, I'm in.
That's it. Oops.
Ouch.
That's right.
So the video I have shows you how to get that door panel off without destroying a bunch of stuff.
Right. Well, they push the pins inside, remove the panel. Remember to take the cover off.
That's right.
To get access to it. But
That's
usually
right.
people that do need to replace it usually have the handle in their hand
Already?
So
Nice.
all you have to do is to remove the clips that are holding the panel.
Then you gotta be careful not to damage that pull, because a lot of those are breaking now.
True. Just not in a hurry. Sit down.
Well, no, I mean, if you don't know, you start grabbing that stuff like a bull in a china cabinet.
True, but this is so we have the handles.
Is that one of them?
Well, this is one of the old ones. The handles
Okay.
on the website.
All right.
2 colors, beautiful, ready to go. You're gonna make a video how to install them.
It's gotta be. You pull the door panel off and you do the 3 screws on the backside, right? That's it, man. If you need help with that, call a tow truck.
That's it.
Here we go. Back at this red 850. I almost passed out at before. Shift cable still there. Transmission still there. Starter knocked off like I did. I'm gonna try to pull this transmission. Take the flywheel. Somebody's been monkeying around with this slave. I think that might have come off on those people. But I took the master and slave cylinder last time I was out here. So I do want to get these fog lights as well, and they got the rings around them, so I'm gonna pull these fog lights in the ring, then try to get this transmission off of here. I get everything else out of here. So let me get cracking, see if I can get this out of here. I got Big Henry, Little Henry, all the help I need. Let me get it going. Pretty sure this is 94. Can somebody make a CAD making some plugs for these so they can just snap in? A lot of people want those. Plug those wiper holes when they delete the wipers. This one's been deleted already. I would put them up somewhere, $5 a pop, and just let people cash out of them, and then send them to a page where they could download the CAD and print it themselves, or take it somewhere to get printed. Or you could print them and sell them $10 a pair. It's up to you. It'd be a couple of bucks here and there. Just about done pulling this trans. Got this one bolt here. I think when I pull that, I'll be able to spin it off of that bracket back there, pull this trans out, get that flywheel. People like single match flywheel. See what's going on with that piece right there. Just gotta lower that front subframe bolt over there. The other 3 are out. So let me go ahead and do that. It's starting to get some stress there. I want that, kind of holding that up a little bit. And see if I can get this transmission off, get that flywheel, get out of here. These axles are OEM. This one's got a split boot and a busted tone ring, but I got a good this end on mine, so maybe I'm gonna take that with me and see if I could get that off of there and swap it with the other manual axle I have and be back in business. Reboot that thing, because this car don't have that many miles. Check the miles again. Very few miles. 110 with a Yaki cluster. So let me pull this last bolt up here, loosen this subframe bolt over there, and try to slide this transmission off of here without hurting myself. It's hard with one person. So you could take the old harness we use a electrical wire, fed it down, pulled the cable through, taped it up so none of them get hung up on anything. Now we're going to take that tape loose. There's a clip right here on top of the tank. You clip your wire harness in that. A fuel line's clipped in it. Couple things right there. So we are about to strap this thing back up. So we got the floor jack, put a 2x4 there, lifted the tank up, getting ready to drive the bolt in. Then we'll go over the other side. We broke that bolt over there, so I'm gonna try to put a nut on it. Hopefully there's enough of the bolt there that I could put a nut on it. If not, we'll have to machine that out and put a new bolt in it. This bracket that this bolt goes through has two side tabs. We're going to get a U-bolt and put it up around that bracket and U-bolt this side up. Then we put the 2x4 on the jack, jacked up the viscous coupling and put that 18 in there. Then we put the jack there, jacked this up, and it pulled all this stuff up. So I'm going to put the 18 in there and the 3/17. Then we're going to do that on the other side. And then we're going to plug in the pump and put some gas in the tank, and we should be done. All the connections are made. We're going to put all the wires back in this little sleeve. Put that in place. Put this on. We got the wheel on. We got the splash guards on. We added some gas. It's not leaking. We think we're good to go. We're going to fire this thing up, take it for a test drive. Fire it right up, but it's putting. Get your Vita computer. So this 99 V70R, you disconnect the battery, you start it up, runs and idles like a champ for about 15 minutes, as long as 30 minutes. Then it starts chugging like that video clip you heard, and then it'll stall. I mean, just sitting here idling, it'll just chug, 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 and then start struggling trying to keep up. The ETM is new from IPD. All the vacuum lines and hoses, I mean, you know, the fact that a battery power reset causes it to run smooth for 15 minutes or so, there's some kind of glitch in the system that we're trying to, that I even disconnected the exhaust. Same thing, fire it up, it's chugging right away and it's stalled. So we're trying to troubleshoot this thing. I mean, it was giving symptoms like the fuel pump was erratic. Put a brand new Volvo fuel pump in it. You guys see the video. Still doing the same thing. So I'm kind of, I don't want to poison the waters here, but I'm thinking that something may be going on wrong in the ECU. Other than that, I don't know what else it could be. But if somebody else has got some kind of suggestion, thought, or whatnot, let us know. Because we like to start driving and enjoying this thing. It's a beautiful car. Red. V70R. Look at that. Interior is incredible. It's got about 205 on it. And it's needs to be driven as a daily. But right now, with this idle jumping, gulping and stalling, can't do it. When we run Vita codes on it, the only code that comes up is a high temp fan or something like that. You know, that's the only code that comes up in it. So we even hooked up the computer, started the car, and let the car die while the computer was hooked up, then scanned it. It's still, fan error was the only error that came up on it. So, like I said, scratching our heads. And I'd say, hey, maybe we got a vacuum leak somewhere. But it runs fine, 15 minutes or so after you do a battery reset. Can't find anything sprayed around with brake parts cleaner and you know, different liquids around the intake manifold and turbo piping and all that stuff. All this stuff looks good. I crawled around on it as tight as I could. So I'm scratching my head. It didn't even throw an O2 code. I would think if an O2 went wacko, it would throw that. Didn't even do that. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.